what I'm about to get into is the case that's going viral on the internet right now. Is setting the internet on fire, and it's setting the world on fire. And it's this case of this 14-year-old little boy who got shot at a gas station for allegedly stealing 4 bottles of water. And the guy who did it just got not guilty. A not guilty verdict. Let's get right into it. I'm about to show you guys this video and we're going to break it down. And I'm going to talk to you about what's really going on. And y'all, it's time to wake up. You heard what she said. She said, put down that backpack. I done forgot my mic, y'all. I'm not going to, if you tell me, that I gotta put down my bag and I that's the only way I could patronize your store and get something at the store, I'm not going to stay in the store. I'm turning around. I'm going somewhere else where I keep my bag. Because if you're telling me that you don't trust me with having my own bag on me while I'm walking through your store, how do you expect me to trust you with my bag while I leave it at the front with you? So you telling me you can't trust me, but I'm supposed to automatically trust you. That's not how we do it. But unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? This is a young boy. Especially when we're young, we don't know stuff like that. It's not until we get older that, you know what I'm saying, that we understand, hey, this is not the type of stuff that I want to allow myself, this is not the type of energy I'm going to allow myself to be a part of. And so it's really unfortunate because a lot of times people in our community, we sit up here and we allow this stuff to continue to go on, and we don't ever say, hey, you know what? I don't feel like I'm being treated like a human being. I don't like this. We got to start saying that, y'all. We have to start speaking up for ourselves and not patronizing these stores that want to sit up here and tell us we can't come in unless we give them our belongings. Absolutely not. But let's continue. And she's just staring at him. Look at her. Trying to act like she's not staring at him. He's right there in the corner in the red. She's following him throughout the store, playing with chips, picking up Doritos, acting like she trying to face front or face the product. Girl, no, you're stalking him. He's in a red hoodie. And at this point, you can obviously tell he feels the vibes. That's, you guys, this right here, this is their son. So this is a store, this is a gas station where it's family owned. They got the husband, Rick, the wife, and then this is their son. And he's going to play a major role in this as well. So keep your eyes out because he's also doing the same thing. He's also watching him. And this is what they do as a family. This is what they do as a family. Wait till I show you guys another video of this family doing the exact same thing. Wait till I show you. This is going to be crazy. So let me go back because this is when he's taking the water. He's about to go grab some water bottles and put them back. He's putting them back now. And she just sits up there and she is just staring at him, stalking him, and she's completely unapologetic about it. That's the crazy part. She, at this point, she's not even faking it. She's not even walking around pretending like she just messing around with the products, with the chips and the juice, and I'm just doing my job. No, none of that. At this point, she's obviously staring him down like a hawk, letting him know that he's being watched. Why? Because she doesn't feel like he deserves any less. She feels like she has the right to treat him like this. She has no shame. Absolutely no shame. Absolutely disgusting. So he grabs the 4 water bottles, he picks them up, and then he puts them back. Okay? He puts them back. All right, let's continue. I believe that was the son in that moment when stopping him saying, "Do you have money to buy? Do you have money to buy?" You guys correct me if I'm wrong. I thought that's what he just said. He's asking him if he had any money to buy something. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Before he leaves out the door, she sits up there and stops him and asks him, "Where's the water bottles? Where's the water bottles? Some water." So even if he did take the water bottle, what do you care about some water? You got water in the faucet. Mostly everybody got water, especially if you in this country. What do you care about some measly water bottles? Where's the water? Where's the water? And then they commence to chase him. Everybody in the family, all in the family, everybody in the family decides this is the moment where we're just going to chase him and hunt him down. Because this is what people are saying on the internet. He was hunted. He was hunted. I got to do the Denzel. He was hunted. You know what I'm saying? Is it really that serious? Is it really that serious that we got to do all that over some alleged water that you thought somebody took? Even if in your head you felt like, okay, I know I saw it. I know I saw him put it in that pocket. Even then, what does it matter? It's all going to add up to $3.50. What did you lose? No, because you see, it was never about the water. That's the gag. It was never about the water. The real thing is, it's about the idea of one of them coming into our store and having their way. Because we can't let that happen, right? We got to teach them. We got to show them. Not us. You won't do this to us. But you that came into our neighborhoods. The only reason you're in business is because of us. Maybe you got your little loan from the government to start your little stank gas station. But the only reason that you're in business right now is because of us. We keep you in business. You come to our neighborhoods. And then y'all got the nerve. People like that. I won't say everybody, right? Because we can't do the same things that they do to us. But people, it's a large majority who does do it though. They come into our neighborhoods calling themselves feeding the people, and they treat us like dirt. They treat us like dirt beneath the bottom of somebody's shoe. They treat us like animals. They treat us less than human. Oh, baby, we already know. 3/5 of a human being. Ain't that what they taught y'all before you came over here? And see, I love the ones who come over here and they decide, you know what? I don't believe this. This is not, any immigrant or any persons who deals with people in black marginalized communities, whatsoever the case may be. And you guys decide, I'm going to treat people the way they deserve to be treated. I'm not going to go by the standard of what America says these quote unquote black people are. I'm not going to allow that to infiltrate how I want to experience them. I want to experience them as real human beings. Thank you guys. Thank you. I mean, I really shouldn't have to thank you because that's just how you have to do things. But thank you. Because honestly, if it wasn't for y'all, we could just group everybody in the same category. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to talk specifically to the ones who think that this is how you should go about treating black people. Like the scum of the earth. Like they don't have any rights, and you don't have to be nice, and you don't have to go out of your way, and you don't have to do any kind of customer service, because if it was any other color that came in there, all of a sudden you're gonna start acting right. All of a sudden, everything that you just been doing, you have no need to do anymore, right? When the white tees come in, all of a sudden, there's really no need to act a fool. You guys, this is not even the end of it. Let's go into the video that I found of this same exact family in the same exact gas station assaulting a group of young teenage girls. It just keeps appealing and unveiling itself. Okay? The onion just keeps peeling. Because now what we're getting into right now is you're seeing that you're seeing what people are allowed to get away with. Oh, because when it comes to black people, we aren't allowed to get away with nothing. We do one thing, and you're talking about 100 years. We get 100 years for sneezing in the wrong area. Watch this video. Watch what I'm about to show you. This is both Rick Chow or Rick Cho or Rick Chow down. I really don't care what your name is or the pronunciation of so. This is him and his son. And let me rewind this. Let me rewind this real quick so you can see how he body slammed this teenage black girl. And wait till y'all see. Wait till y'all see what you're going to notice right at the end. No police. Nobody calling the police. No thought to maybe call the authorities. Maybe they could come handle this if it's a real issue. None of that. Let me just handle it myself. Interesting. Now, as y'all can see, this is Rick Chow right now from the back. We're seeing him from the back. He has a weapon in his hand. I'm not sure what that is. Some type of, it look metal. It look like some type of pole or some long stick type of thing. But look at what we have here. A concealed carry. But this man ain't concealing. Is this the 45 that you decided that you were going to assassinate this young teenager with? Is this the 45 that we see that you just out here carrying around? Let me ask you something, Rick Chow. If you felt that your life was in that much of danger, that you felt like in order to come to work, you got to have a 45 on you, just on your hip, right in the back, letting everybody see it. If you feel like your life is at stake every single day you come to work, maybe you shouldn't be in this neighborhood. Maybe you shouldn't be in this neighborhood because you're not a cop. There is no need for you to really have that on you. Yes, you have your quote unquote rights, but no, this isn't about you making sure you uphold the Second Amendment. That's not what this is about. That's not what this is about. You've been waiting for an opportunity to take one of us out. That's really what it is. And it's probably the same exact the same exact gun that he used on this young black teenage boy to assassinate him and hunt him down like they in the military. Let's continue. And somebody say, how did this start? We don't know how this started. I don't care how it started. You should never ever put your hands on no young women, no young girls, no nobodies. If you feel like it's getting to the point where you got to put your hands on somebody, you need to call the authorities. I don't care how it started, and I never do. Because when it comes to us, we don't be starting really nothing. We don't really mess with nobody. We really don't. For the most part, we really don't mess with nobody. The people in these situations where it's like people be taking us out, we was never messing with them. Yeah, sometimes we got to set stuff straight, but that's other scenarios. I'm talking about in this situation right here, right now, where you got people literally feeling, I don't know who they feeling like, but that they got to take us out like Kill Bill. It don't ever be us. We don't ever really be the problem. It be y'all. Y'all the one carrying this chip on your shoulder. A teenage black girl. Multiple teenage young women. Multiple black women. Multiple black girls. Whatever you want to call it. I know they don't want to see us as girls. They always want to turn us into women. They don't want to see black boys as boys. They want to turn them into men. But that's what they are. They're young children. They're our children. And I'm going to show you one last video. And I'm going to tell you what I really got to say. And we're going to get out of here.
Okay, so the store is broken into, as y'all see. Water bottles. That's what the little boy died. Because of water bottle. He stole a water bottle. 89-cent water, he lost his life for. That's crazy. 89-cent water, he lost his life for. That's crazy. Sorry. Plenty of water bottles. Now water so free is crazy. Plenty of water bottles. Now water so free is crazy. They stole all the cigars, the Newports, the lottery tickets. They stole all the cigars, the Newports, the lottery tickets, everything. There's the whole case of Heineken still on the ground. Okay, so the store is broken into, is y'all. Okay, so the store is broken. Okay, so the store is broken into, is y'all. Okay, so the store is broken into, is y'all.
Water bottles everywhere. I guess the community decided, oh, if you gonna do our list for a water bottle, we'll give you some water, and we'll take some. You want some water? We'll give you some water. See, black people, we do not play, and we're very funny with our get back. You're gonna know. But now I have to keep it a buck. I have to keep it 100 because see, this is what happens. Stories like this, they keep unfolding because we're not doing enough. We are not doing enough. This is what happens when you see when we go into these stores. We know that they're following us. We know how they're disrespecting our children when we send our children into these stores to go grab something. We know because of what they say when they come back in the house and the stories that they tell. We see the video of him assaulting a group of young black girls. There has been 3 other incidents with this Rick Chow down Asian man. And I don't even want to call him a man. He's less than that. I'm going to call him a booger. Of this Asian booger that we all need to just pick out and flick like that. 3 incidents where this man has assaulted, and probably even more, where he's hunted down and shot at a black woman in her car 6 times. She wasn't her. Another incident where he shot a man twice and he lived. And then this incident with the young teenage boy, Cyrus, where him and his son hunt him down and he shoots this young boy in the back while he's running away for his life. I gotta breathe because this stuff, it just gets me. He's running away for his life and you shoot him in the back. You shoot him in the back. This is what you do. And shoot him dead, a young boy. And you know he's just a child. And nothing was done about it. Nothing was done about it. And nothing is being done about it. And this is why I bring it back to us. When we go into these stores, we have to stop patronizing them. We know how we're being treated. We know how we being stalked. We know when we being looked at and looked upon. We know when somebody said, "Oh, can I help you with that?" They not asking you, can they help you? They don't really want to help you. They just want to make sure you're not stealing. And you know it. And unfortunately, we never do anything about it. We keep showing up. We keep patronizing these stores and going, oh, because it's just all that we got, or, oh, it's just close to the house and we ain't got no other options. And I know all of those are reasonable explanations. But when it's ending in death and it's ending in our young people being murdered and slaughtered like cattle, there's got to be another option. And we have to make that option. See, because when it comes to the point where people start dying all of a sudden, now we want to shut down the stores ourselves. Because at the end of the day, you've seen the footage. They're gonna find another gas station. And the truth is there's always gonna be another one. And another one. And there's gonna be another store. We don't have to patronize you. We don't have to give you our money if you think that we're animals. You don't even think that our money is valuable, but you don't think we're valuable, but you still taking our money? Now at some point, the ball is in our hands. We have to do something about it. We have to stop allowing these incidents to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1,000 different times. All we doing is creating Google reviews, but we still going in there. We still giving out our money freely because, oh, well, I just need to get something. No. If we don't have no standards, nobody's going to have any care about our rights. We have to have a standard for our culture and for our people and how we want to be treated as a whole across the board. Because if we don't do anything about it, they're going to continue to do the same thing. And that's why we continue to see these stories over and over and over and over again. Because we keep letting slide. And I'm going to tell you right now, not no more. Not anymore. Because they're coming after your children. They're coming after our children. Crazy part is they don't even see our children as children. That's got to mean something to you. That has to stick out to you. Because we still do. We got to stop with this YN stuff. And you know what I'm saying? I'm young. I don't agree with that. I don't got to be old to be like, oh, what's this YN stuff? No, I'm young. I know that you're not supposed to be calling no little boy, no young NIGG, whatever. I'm not saying it because of YouTube, but it's just like, you're not supposed to be calling them that because you're dehumanizing them in itself with that type of language. Look, what happened to Cyrus, this young teenage boy, Rick Chow, set free, get to go on and live his life. And this young boy is in the grave. And we're appalled and we're disgusted and we want answers. But I think we actually have the answers ourselves. It's within us. We are the answer. Because when you don't let nobody play with you, they can no longer play. Let's not just let this be another headline. Because if it is, we're just going to continue to see it again. We have to do something today. Do not go in them stores that you feel that vibe or you feel like you're being dishonored, disrespected. You see the sign outside that say, hey, you're full on surveillance. You see the pictures of all the black people who done stole and they got their face up there and they telling you, oh, can't shop, take your bag, we want your bag. Do not give them your bag. Turn around and be like, give me your bag. And watch how they look at you stupid. Because they would never do it. We got to stop the conditioning that we have in our minds that we think is appropriate to give over our belongings to somebody else just so we can shop. That's programming. They've made you believe that that's acceptable. That's not acceptable. You could never go in a white neighborhood and have them sit up there and be like, oh, your bag. The crazy part about white people is you can say anything you want to say about white people, but they know who they are and they know what they're not going to accept. Call it privilege, call it whatever. They know they would never. They would snarl at a comment like that and walk right out. That's called knowing who you are. Whatever that may be. We don't got to agree with it, but they know. Why can't we? Why can't we? We can have privilege too. We got privilege too. You just got to step into it. And start teaching your young children what happens when they walk outside them doors. They shouldn't have to learn on their own. We already know for them. We already know for them. We got to stop tiptoeing around white people and asking for spaces. They're not asking. They're not asking. They're taking. They're taking up space. They're taking our children. They're taking people's bodies. And apparently, they're getting away with it. Scotch-free. Because they don't see you as valuable. But do you? Anyways, you guys, I want you to subscribe to my channel right now for more videos like this. And I hope you got something positive out of this conversation. figure out what you can do to like de-stress from everything that's going on. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.